This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Sticking with Walker on second down.
And we'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll try the air now with Smith. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Here's Smith.
These guys running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Geno. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Well, a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he has another 1st down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Smith.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
Smith throwing again.
Repeat of the last play, finding Walker.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
He completes this to Walker.
Touchdown!
Kenneth Walker.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 23.
They'll start on the ground with Swift.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Second down and 8. And the tight end goes in motion left. Hurts. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 46 yards. And the Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Dallas now to return it from his ends. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. They'll come up now with a clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first. And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Here's 2nd and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's brought down. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Well, we know it's a tough mission for this defense to hold them to a field goal after that long kick return, but they're one play away from doing it.
They certainly are very close to accomplishing what they needed to get done because they've treated this like a sudden change. You know, when the offense turns the ball over on a fumble or an interception, before you go out, you get together as a defense and go, sudden change, keep your poise, be ready to go.
And he'll get in. He's over for a touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Eagles have taken the lead.
And these Eagles may have been the first to really perfect this play. Let Hurts take the snap, then get some help pushing from behind. This was so successful, some folks, including me, were calling for this play to be outlawed. But while it's still in the books, no one runs it better than Hurts, and he takes this one in.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
On first down, it's Smith.
As it
And it's picked up by the Eagles. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
on first and 10, it's Swift. And he's taken down inside the 30. 41 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out in backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh, God. Great.
Devontae Smith, 26 yards. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football.
And that's caught inside the 30.
He gonna be
DK Metcalf taking it in. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Myers connects on the PAT. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts to throw.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down.
Draymond Jones.
And there to get him, it's a loss of 5.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
He'll look to throw.
They'll find Swift out of the backfield.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The man in motion is Brown.
On 1st down, Hurts
Sliding out of the pocket. Touchdown! A.J. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there, because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Elliott now to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Geno now to throw.
Open man, there's Bobo.
Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now Geno on 1st down. Finding Walker complete. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Swift. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Hurts. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. On the handoff, this is Swift. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. He'll check this one down to Gainwell. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down. In motion left is Watkins. Second down. Here's Hurts. He will find Smith
In the cover two. In the cover two. That's crazy. He throw it to the flats. Still no nigga.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Throwing is Smith. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's it, crazy. I'm trying to hike the ball. Still can't hike the ball.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Smith throwing again. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
17 more yards. And that's good.
Smith on 1st down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be
Let it jump.
intercepted.
It's
Picked off by
crazy.
Isaiah
Let the man,
Rodgers.
let the man
And
sit,
Eagles
sit,
are
and
gonna
can't
take
jump.
possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
That man been getting hits hit the whole game. You fumble.
Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 24-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 113 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll run here with Swift. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hurts.
At the 37-yard line.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A gain of 6 yards.
The Eagles on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Uchenna Nwosu on the tackle. A pickup of 2 yards.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Now back to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds.
I don't know how to tackle this man, bro.
Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. He got 29 yards that time. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
Oh my God, bro. I'm hitting X. This is conservative tackle, bro. This nigga is just doing animation to stop him from attacking him. He's cheating. Got to be cheating. That's crazy.
Today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
Elliott
come
good
down
on
with
the
this
extra point, and that'll push the lead up to
Just lay it out.
29 now. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Smith's throw caught here by Metcalf. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down. Now Smith. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Eagles are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. There he goes again, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown